The vast expanse of South America, from the towering Andes to the windswept Patagonian plains, has been home to diverse indigenous cultures for millennia. Life for these groups was inextricably tied to the land. Their survival depended on a deep understanding of their environment and the resources it offered. Indigenous peoples mastered the art of procuring food and water, employing techniques passed down through generations. Many groups, particularly those in the Amazon rainforest, relied on hunting and gathering. Skilled hunters tracked game, utilizing blowguns, bows and arrows, and traps. Women gathered fruits, nuts, and medicinal plants, possessing an encyclopedic knowledge of the forest bounty. In the Andes, agriculture flourished at high altitudes. Terraced fields, painstakingly carved into the mountainsides, yielded crops like potatoes, maize, and quinoa. These staples, along with llamas and alpacas raised for their wool and meat, sustained large populations. Water, the lifeblood of these societies, was sourced through ingenuity and respect. In arid regions, communities constructed intricate irrigation systems, channeling water from distant rivers to their crops. Wells were dug, sometimes reaching astonishing depths, to tap into underground sources. Rainwater was collected and stored, ensuring survival during periods of drought. These practices, refined over centuries, highlight the adaptability and resilience of South America's indigenous populations. As the 18th century dawned, a new figure emerged on the South American landscape, the gaucho. Born on the vast, fertile grasslands known as the Pampas, these nomadic horsemen became synonymous with a life of freedom, self-reliance, and adventure. Their origins were as diverse as the Pampas themselves, a blend of Spanish, indigenous, and African ancestry. Gauchos were masters of their environment, skilled horsemen and cattle herders. Their days were spent in the saddle, tending to herds of cattle that roamed freely across the grasslands. Their tools were simple yet essential: the lasso for capturing cattle, the boleadoras, weighted balls thrown to entangle the legs of animals, and the facon, a long knife used for everything from slaughtering cattle to settling disputes. The gaucho diet consisted primarily of beef, often cooked over an open fire, and yerba mate, a traditional South American beverage shared communally. Gauchos played a vital role in the developing economies of Argentina, Uruguay, and surrounding regions. They supplied hides, tallow, and dried meat to urban centers, and their horsemanship made them invaluable guides and messengers. Their independent spirit and rugged lifestyle captured the imagination of many, becoming romanticized in literature and song. The arrival of the gauchos on the Pampas inevitably led to interactions with the indigenous peoples who had long called these lands home. These interactions were complex and multifaceted, marked by both conflict and cooperation. The relationship between these groups was often shaped by competition for resources, particularly land and livestock. The expansion of cattle ranching, driven by the gauchos, encroached on traditional indigenous territories. This encroachment, coupled with the displacement of native game by cattle, led to tensions and at times violent clashes. Gauchos, often armed and operating in groups, held a military advantage over many indigenous groups. However, it was not uncommon for gauchos and indigenous peoples to find common ground. Trade was one avenue for cooperation. Gauchos relied on indigenous knowledge of the land, trading goods like yerba mate, textiles, and horses for skills and guidance. Intermarriage between gauchos and indigenous women was also common, leading to the blending of cultures and traditions. These relationships fostered a degree of mutual respect and understanding, even amidst broader societal tensions. The legacy of the gauchos and indigenous peoples of South America continues to resonate deeply within the region's cultural fabric. Their stories, struggles, and triumphs are woven into the tapestry of national identities, celebrated in literature, music, and art. The gaucho, with his rugged individualism, horsemanship, and deep connection to the land, remains a potent symbol of freedom and national pride. From Uruguay's national anthem, which hails the Orientales, La Patria o la Tumba, Uruguayans the fatherland or the tomb, to Argentina's literary masterpiece Martin Fierro, which chronicles the life of a gaucho hero, their influence is undeniable. Indigenous cultures, though often marginalized, have experienced a resurgence in recent decades. Their ancestral knowledge, artistic traditions, and spiritual beliefs are increasingly recognized as invaluable contributions to South American heritage. the fight for indigenous rights and land continues, a testament to their resilience and the enduring legacy of their ancestors. The story of South America, from the 18th to the 20th centuries, is a testament to the enduring spirit of its people.